Rahubat, Rahubat. Welcome to the Horus Hour, the storytelling show that only tell true stories because that's what I do to keep my vibration high. Okay, that's what I'm known for, always telling the truth. All right, just like the Grand Master Teacher himself, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York. All right, a man, an innocent man that has been falsely accused, in prison, land taken from him. Why? Because he spreads the truth. He tells the truth. He's Troth, Tuhiti, the Egyptian god that came to this planet from the planet Risk to elevate the world, to bring love, peace, and harmony, to teach us how to live, to teach us how to treat each other, to teach us how to unite and live in harmony. And for this, he was falsely imprisoned. We must free the Grand Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York. Now, I know how it is be falsely accused of something and go to jail. I didn't go for 22 years. He's been in there for over 22 years. Okay? You can't imagine. There's no way you can possibly imagine or know what he's going through. But unless you've been incarcerated before. But I'm sure he will be free and he can set the record straight. Okay? So if there's anybody who's trying to talk to you, teach you anything, all these people that's talking about they're so spiritual and they're so knowledgeable, they're not being honest if they haven't told you the truth. And the truth would be that Dr. Malachi Z.K. York is the man who came to this planet as he always done in the past to teach us the correct way to live life as human beings on this planet. Okay? We need to stop all this killing each other, all this hate, all this racism. I mean, I'm sure people are tired of living this way. You got to be tired. He taught us how religion has divided the masses. Okay? The religion is fake. The religion was made to enslave you. And Dr. Malachi Z.K. York has written over 1,000 books. Over 1,000. He speaks 19 languages. So who else can bring you the information from all the tablets and scrolls? You can't do it if you don't know the language. You can only do this if you know the language. You know what these words mean. He's a linguist. He breaks down all the languages. Okay? So we must free him. Okay? But like I said, when he's free, he's going to set the record straight. Okay? He'll be exonerated. Okay? Everybody know Everybody's going to know the truth. Everybody's going to know he's innocent. Okay, everybody's going to know he's innocent, and I'll stand on that. Everybody's going to know he's innocent. Okay, now this has got to be the worst thing that can happen to a human being. You teach love, and for teaching love and uniting people and saving lives, you get thrown in jail. You get your land taken from you. I don't know why every other race except the people that has come to teach them. You know, you have the Asians, they accept their Buddha. You know, you have the Indians, you have all these other, you have the Koreans, you have everybody. And yeah, you got Muslims and everybody, they accept all these people. Why don't we accept ours? Why don't black people accept theirs? You don't see them Indians praying to a white Jesus. Aren't they praying to what, Ishna or some blue green guy with so many different arms and legs and all that stuff? But you know what I'm saying, okay? They got Shaguru. Why don't black people accept their own? You go praying to a white Jesus, blonde hair, blue eyes. Your God don't look nothing like you. But in your book, it says, I made him in your image. So why aren't you praying to a God that looked like you? Okay. I would wonder why you would read a book and follow a book, especially the one I'm talking about is the King James Bible that was written by, you know, Shakespeare, but authorized by King James. King James, before he wrote the Holy Bible, he wrote demonology. And in demonology, he explains how he's going to write a book for Christians and make you guys worship the devil without knowing it. He says it in his book that he wrote, Demonology. He said this is what he's going to do. So now he does exactly what he said he's going to do. Gets Shakespeare to write another book called the Holy Bible. And he did exactly what he said he was going to do, make you worship the devil and do satanic rituals without even knowing it. I bet you on Sunday, it's going to be a whole lot of people at their church pretending like they're eating Jesus' body and drinking Jesus' blood. Isn't that satanic? Isn't it? Isn't that something evil? If you eat somebody's flesh and drink their blood, that's not evil. Then I don't know what is. Wusabat don't teach you that. Dr. Malachi Z.K. York doesn't teach that. He teaches the proper way to live. Goes by the laws of nature, natural nature, ether. He's the one who taught us about ether, nine ether. I didn't know anything about nine ether until I read a book by Dr. Malachi Z.K. York. I'm like, oh, nine ether, huh? Oh, the black people with the curly hair. What? We're gods? Oh, that's why white people hate us so much. Because we are gods. Okay? You don't need to look up to no sky. Okay? You don't have to worry about no Jesus. Okay? They said Jesus is the Christ. Nah, baby, you the Christ. Okay? Don't in your book it says the kingdom of heaven is in you? Don't it say that? Don't it say that in your own book? So, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, the Egyptian god Tuhiti, Troth, is the Grand Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, the one and only. Nobody else can claim that title. Nobody. If anybody tries to claim that title, they are lying. Straight up. It's a lie. Okay? He came with the truth. That's it. That's all. You don't have to read no other books. He always tell you, check it out. Check it out. You don't even need to check it out. But he tells you just to check it out so you'll be in the knowing. Okay? It's better to be in the knowing instead of the believing. Because when you say believe, you believe something, that's all that means is you don't know. So you be saying, I believe in Jesus. That just means you don't know. I know. I live in the knowing. Okay? So I know. Do you know that when I used to work at Taco Hell, that they thought I had something to do with one of the robberies because we got robbed every single weekend. Every single weekend we're getting robbed. So one time we got robbed. It was a crazy weekend because we got robbed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And when we got robbed Sunday, these guys had killed, I believe it was, they said he killed 8 people. That's how much. That's how what they totaled up. They was on a like a killing spree, a robbing and killing spree, and they were going to these fast food joints. They was just coming in saying, "Give me the money." The second you said no or tried to resist, they just killed them. So all these people they were killing, tying them up in the freezer, doing all this kind of stuff, right? LAPD came to the Taco Bell that I was working at. I know we call it Taco Hell since we got robbed so much. But anyway, they came up there. They told us we was going to have to close early because they're trying to catch these guys and they're going to stay out in front of our place for, a little while. And then they're going to move to another fast food joint, because they're trying to catch them. They believe they're trying to get all this money and they're trying to get out of town. For some reason, they said they're trying to do this and they're going to head to Vegas. This is what they said to us. So they told us to close a store. They wanted us to close a store, but they was going to say, they told us they're going to do a stakeout first. So they were doing the stakeout, and do you know, soon as they left, that's when they came in the door. They robbed us, and they didn't kill anybody. They went to the next store. It was a chicken joint, and shot the dude in the head. So they wanted to know why or how is it that these dudes came by killing everybody, get to our store, don't kill me, okay? Goes to the next store and kills that guy. They want to know what's going on here. I took a lie detector test, and the dude that gave me the lie detector test said he had been giving LAP. He's been doing the lie detector test or polygraph test for LAPD for over 20 years. And he said, do you know that I have never in the 20 years had somebody score so perfect? Then he goes, who are you, man? Are you the Christ? I'm like, what? He's like, are you the Christ, man? Because how can it be? He said, your test came out perfect. I said, my grandma already told me how to pass a lie detector test. She said, just tell the truth. That's it. Just tell the truth. That's it. That's the only way you can beat it. All right. So now they give me the keys to the store and they give me the keys to the safe and all that stuff. Okay. Like, oh, this guy, one of the most honest employees we got here. Okay. But just think, you know, what if somebody would have lied on me and say, yep, he had something to do with it? They probably would have locked me up. Okay. And then they would have let me out after I passed the lie detector test. Okay. So I was able to get out of that situation. Okay. And I would like for the Grand Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, to come home where he belongs. I know he will. So I'm looking forward to that. But people must know that he's innocent. He's been incarcerated and he's innocent. That's what people need to know. That Dr. Malachi Z.K. York is innocent. And then they can start studying from the Wusabat culture, study some of his teachings, you know, and elevate themselves. Learn that the power is in your hands. Okay. The power is in your hands. You have the power. Okay. So, with that being said, um, free the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York. Ashuk Wadu.